Welcome to more Gran Turismo 6 Quick Match Specialtatin. Today, we have something completely old, I guess. I'll be honest, I ain't having the best of luck of getting interesting races in the 400 performance point event that's out now. I use the Ram more often than not, actually the vast majority. And it seems like either in races I just have such good acceleration I just run away from the field and they don't catch up. Or they do catch up and they just go away by quite a bit at the end. I've rarely had a race where all the races end up running away at the start because default Rams accelerate better than the rest. But I've yet to have a race where it's a dramatic slow catch up by other cars where it ends up getting good at the end. Other than what I've already shown. But I do have a whole heck of a heap of races saved from previous quick matches. I honestly never thought I was going to end up recording. I just saved them because I enjoyed the races. And when I looked to see some ones I saved, I literally did not remember this one whatsoever. So this would be interesting, folks. This would be interesting. I literally do not ever remember a quick match at Rome, those 500 pp production cars, or wait for it, not so. Same back then as it is now. But anyway, let's get this one going, folks. I will be doing more of these in the future, more likely than not, just because, well, the current racing isn't quite as good as, well, this one is probably going to be. To start off, my Ram, still mystified back then, too. Jiminy Cricket. That acceleration, though. That 205 has good acceleration where it's four-wheel drive and light. That Ram absolutely murdered it. But, well, that's cool and such. But, well, there's some cars that are a little bit faster than that 205 in the race. You're probably going to try to get around it and eventually maybe try to catch the Ram. For now, though, it's struggling a little bit. That Gixxer is gaining time quickly. But, well, it needs to gain time quicker than Lickety Split to have a true chance against the Ram. Because even way back when in a race that I don't even remember, so it had to have been a long time ago, the penalties were still kind of dumb, and the Ram still had a whole heck of a heap of miles. So I'm way out in the lead with a car that I'm still experienced with. Jiminy Cricket, that's a lot of miles for a race that I don't even remember. And the other cars are having to battle through penalties. So I may or may not actually be the fastest one here, but I don't have to worry about penalties. So that helps a whole heck of a heap. But that Gixxer did eventually get around, but that's already a lap in the books before it did get around. And it's only a 3-lap race at a relatively short track. So can the Gixxer catch up? I don't know. It's definitely having to open its bottle of ketchup fully there and use all it can, but will it run out by the end of the race? I guess we'll just have to see, folks. I guess we'll just have to see. But for now, I'll show some battles that are pretty cop-picking close, because, well, this battle's pretty cop-picking close. For now. I have a feeling that NSX prototype's going to go quicker than Lickety Split around the Beamer there. But just like the Gixxer is probably going to want to go quicker than Lickety Split. The Gixxer actually right now is going quicker than Lickety Split. Because, well, it's ahead of the NSX. It's having to go quicker than Lickety Split. The Ram is going quicker than Lickety Split, I guess. Or at least it's going quicker than Lickety Split because it's still actually ahead of both right now. So that's why the Gixxer's having to go quicker. But, yeah, whether it is or it ain't going that fast, it's going fast enough, I guess, because the Ram is still in the lead, and there's only one lap to go, so, well, the Gixxer, I do believe, is gaining a little bit here, but can it gain a lot of bit here? Maybe, folks, maybe. It's actually starting to gain relatively fast there. Rams always mystify, but Gixxers do some things that are not even mystifying, they're just downright game-breaking at times. No vehicle should be able to take that turn that fast on those tires at 500 pp. It's just not realistic. But the Ram is still trying its best there. It still has good acceleration off this corner more likely than not. That Gixxer didn't even try to get around the ram there, and well, rammed the ram, and it got a penalty for it. This sort of seems familiar, folks. That Gixxer didn't even try to get around the ram. That happened in the very first Specialtatin I did of the last ones, a 500 performance point at Trawman Reverse, and well, because of that, now it has an NSX right on it. As I said, that NSX trying to go quicker than lickety split, so let's see if it actually can here and get around the Gixxer. I don't think so, folks. That Gixxer almost ruined its own race there by not even attempting to get around the ram. But, well, it would have finished in that position either way, because it would have had to have gotten around the ram on the outside, and the ram would have had good acceleration out of the corner. So I really don't think that Gixxer would have made that pass done either way, but nonetheless, that actually helped because it made it a decent race for second. And for the other races, they ain't bad. Nobody's really all that far off of anybody, but they don't seem to be all that super-de-duper competitive like the ending got there. But that ending did get good late there, as I was hoping the 400 performance point events would get. This race was sort of what I wanted the 400 performance point races to be. The ram gets away at the beginning, because it always does, but by the end, it slowly gets tracked down to the point of it gets competitive at the end. But the 400 performance point races so far haven't exactly been that. I ain't saying I ain't going to do any. I'll do any that are actually competitive, but I'd much rather sell good content, even if it's old content, than just meh content that's new. Because even though I've been in the race and seen it before, it's still new for you all, even if it is old. So nonetheless, I hope you all enjoyed this, and there might be more of this in the future, and there might be more of the regular Specialtatin in the future. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, yeehaw!